Alright, so I'm going to start off with maybe just this little charred piece. Hey everybody, Shirtless Jake here. Today I'm paranoid. I'm freaked out. So Jamie just now messaged me and said that they found what seems to be a rattlesnake. Now, she says she don't know if it's a rattlesnake, but she heard it rattling. So I was alright, yeah, I'll come get it and we'll check it out, see what it is. I ran outside, I'm running down here, and then I stop halfway through the yard. What's wrong, Gunner? I stop halfway through the yard and I need to run back home, right? Because there is no way I'm going down there without these boots on. I need to make sure y'all seen those. There's no way that I'm about to walk down here anymore barefoot until I'm very confident that there are no snakes around. So a couple days ago we did rake the pastures. We pushed around a lot of hay, moved a lot of stuff, cleaned up everything. So what scares me is to think that something could have been hiding behind a bucket of feed, or under a bag of feed, or on top of a bag of feed, or up in a rafter, or in that hay that I was walking around, kicking around with a pitchfork and my foot moving it and the tractor. So I'm here now. So let's see what's going on with this snake. I gotta find Jamie. Hello, little chickens. Let's go see Carl before we do anything. Where's Carl? Carl? Well, Carl was supposed to protect this pasture, so I'm almost certain that that snake didn't come through the pasture, because Carl would have got it for sure. Alright, so this snake is a lot bigger than what I expected it to be. So that's pretty scary. So like I was saying, I was scared of where it could have been. I was thinking like up under feed or something like that, next to a barrel. I walked in and Lester said, "You'll never believe where the snake was." I said, "Well, what? Tell me where." Like, I'm panicking, I'm freaked out. He said, "Well, that toolbox that we were digging in all day yesterday, the red toolbox." I said, "Yeah." He said it was curled up in there, and he found a snake skin in there. So there's no telling how long that snake has been living in that toolbox. He's probably curled up in there, comes out, probably grabs a chicken egg or a goose egg or something and eats it, curls back in his little safe little spot, and just hangs out until he's hungry again. So when you think about it, he kind of had a perfect life, a really easy life, and right there by all the water troughs and everything, it's not like he was gonna be thirsty. So I'm putting the snake in the back of the side-by-side now. We're gonna go get a table, but we're gonna go to the back because I have an idea. Today, we're going to cut open the snake. We're gonna try to find out what makes it rattle, okay? We're gonna try to look up what type of snake it is, and then we're going to skin and eat the snake. I've never tried a snake before, but I think today's the day. I should probably Google like if a snake is poisonous, if the meat will kill you. I don't know. And I've never skinned a snake, so I gotta look up a YouTube video too, but we're just out here winging it. Let's do it. Let's go get our knives out. So you're walking through the woods. You're on day 3 of survival. It's raining. You've already used your shirt to start a fire. It was the last piece of dry material you could find. And now you're starving. You're starving. You would eat anything. Guys, we're down to bare minimum. We got to do what we got to do to survive. And then this happens. Oh my gosh, a snake! Woo! I think I got him. We're gonna eat! We're gonna eat! Woo! a big one. I'm gonna eat good tonight. So now that you got your dinner, well, what looks like to be dinner, we gotta find out, can we eat this? Is this something that we can actually eat? Well, today, I hate to say it, but we're gonna find out. Golly, you know, I love it when a survival situation, you know, you just find this perfectly good white table washed up on the riverbank somewhere, and 2 knives, and a side-by-side, and a pistol. So if I ever get lost, those are all the items that I want to have, and a lighter, and dry firewood, you know, all that good stuff. But this is survival, so you know, we got lucky this time. Anyway, so in the beginning, you seen that Jamie actually found this snake in the barn, and it was inside of a toolbox or tool bag. So we did some research, and this is actually a eastern cottonmouth, otherwise known as a water moccasin. They live around here in southeast Texas. So a lot of you might not know, but these things actually rattle. Okay, they rattle just like a rattlesnake would. I'm sure everyone knows what a rattlesnake is, but whenever they're agitated, you know, they're gonna pick up their tail and go. Okay, so a rattlesnake actually has rattles in its tail. I've done some research, and I just want to cut this open and make sure for myself there's nothing in this tail here. So let's see. Okay. So as far as the tail, there's nothing in there. So all it does, they bring it up, and it vibrates so quickly that it gives off like a rattling noise. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna dice this thing up, we're gonna skin it, and then we're gonna bring it over to the fire, and we're actually gonna roast it on the fire, and we're gonna find out if you can eat a snake to survive. We're gonna quarter up a piece. We only want it from about here to here. It's probably about all we're gonna eat. It's actually quite a bit of meat. There we go. Probably down to about here. All right. So now we're gonna get this stuff out of the way here. All right, what we gotta do now, this white part is the belly. So what we're gonna do is come split straight along the belly. Then we should be able to just peel the skin straight off. And keep in mind, I've never done this before. I watched a YouTube video on how to do this. So we're just gonna see if it actually works. Oh my gosh, it's actually working quite well. We got it split almost all the way. All right, we're gonna get it split down this way as well. All right, now that we got it split, see, we got to get the guts out, so we're going to use the gut hook that's on this. Okay, all that stuff is out of there. So now we're left with this. It's just skin on the meat, and we should be able to just come around here and peel it straight off, hopefully. Hopefully. So I am hungry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward, honestly, to eating this. But we gotta know if we can survive if this is all we have. And it smells a lot like fish, like what fish meat would smell like. Has anybody ever eaten a snake? If you have, please let me know in the comments. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Straight down, straight off of there. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take off this little bit of scaly stuff on the end. Okay, we're gonna flip it over. And then there's one hole right here I don't want to deal with, so I'm gonna cut through the middle of it. We can use it on both sides. All right, so here's the meat we're gonna be eating. We don't have no seasoning, no salt, no pepper. Let's get over there, build our fire, and we're gonna roast these bad boys kind of like you would a marshmallow, and I hope that they come out as good as a marshmallow. Let's do it. So we also just happened to find this box floating up the river here. So it's going to come in handy, perfectly dry, even though we just pulled it out of the river. But as you can see at the bottom there, the flame's starting to get going. So while that gets going, I got to go find 2 forked sticks, which I'm probably going to go try to find some bamboo, because we need some stands for the roasting stick to go across the top of the fire. By that time, this thing should be smoldered down pretty well. We should be ready to start cooking on it. Alright, so the next thing we gotta do is find some bamboo. But also, notice this. Hogs have tore this up right here. Anyway, so we gotta move on through here. Like this. This is bamboo. This is bamboo, but the thing is, that's so tiny, that's not gonna do anything for us. So we definitely gotta find some thick pieces of bamboo. Maybe I'm in the wrong area. Everything here looks tiny. But you know what? Maybe we're just not going to use bamboo at all. Maybe that's just not in the cards for us today, because everything I see is super tiny. Check this out. I'm walking along trying to find some bamboo, and I happen to find these wild lemons. And I thought, you know, these would be perfect since I don't have seasoning. If I just cut these open and then I squeeze them onto my snake I'm gonna eat. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Good stuff. Well, I couldn't find the right size bamboo, so we're gonna go with forked sticks like this and stick in the ground on each side of the fire. That should do. First we gotta chop it. Alright, that should do for one. Whoa, don't knock over my camera there. And 2. Alright, let's get out of here. It's starting to sprinkle again. Can't have our fire going out. It's really starting to rain now. We got to get this food cooked, because if our fire goes out and I'm left with raw snake, that's not good. Definitely not good. This should do. I just got to sharpen the end and make sure that I'll be able to stick it in the ground. Just like that. I kind of have a point on it now. It should work. Alright, now we gotta get the other one. You know what? That's not gonna work. We're gonna have to come out with just the normal, just roasting style. Alright, we're not gonna stop. We're just gonna get under here. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Oh, no, 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 no. What do I do? What do I do? Oh my gosh, I need in here. This is the only shelter. Come on, dude. Oh my gosh, I gotta do something. Woo! Alright, I can't record and do this. I'll be back. Might be having 2 dinners. Well, this plan is not working, but thankfully I found my way out of this survival situation. But we're still eating that snake. Our fire's out. We're gonna go home and build one. We're gonna do it the same way. We'll just pretend we're in the woods. Alright, I'll see y'all at the house. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Alright, so now that we're forced to do this in a more civilized way, since we got rained out earlier, we got the fire starting behind us, so hopefully by the time we're done with this, that'll be raging. So what we're gonna do is just take this old wire hanger, we're gonna turn it into like a, what's it called, like a like a marshmallow roaster, like a shish kebab thing, I guess they'd call it. So the first thing we got to do is just straighten this thing all the way out, and it shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Pull that out. I'll use this part. I'll just keep it on there. What we're going to do is thread both of our snake pieces right on here. We'll be able to hold it out in front of the fire, rotate it, twist it, get it cooked evenly on all sides, and then we'll be snacking away. Our fire's starting to get going. I'm going to adjust it over there a little bit, give it some oxygen, and then let's cook. I'm not excited for this. I mean, honestly, what if this makes me like really sick? But it's something that I'm willing to try for you guys. So, well, pray for me, I guess, because I might be in the hospital right now. Well, there's no telling how this is going to turn out. I guess the only thing we can do is try to cook and try to eat. And keep in mind, we have no seasoning. We do have those lemons, those wild lemons, but I'm not sure exactly how those are going to turn out. Oh my gosh, I can't be doing that. Alright guys, so I'm going to get this cooked up. It might be burnt a little, might be charred. Might be charred in some places, but just, I've never cooked a snake, but I'll tell you one thing. I'd rather it be way overdone than slightly undercooked. I at least got to cook out whatever poison I can. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. The snake is done. It's charred. It looks gross. It smells horrible. But, like I said, this is day 3 of survival. So, can you eat a water moccasin or an East Texas cottonmouth? We're about to find out. Here we go. Let's munch it. Alright, snake's all done. We got our wild lemon here. We're going to get it cut. We're going to see. So this is what a wild lemon looks like. There is a ton of seeds in it. So I'm going to get those out. Let's see, there we go. Smells good. Smells just like a lemon. Alright, so now these, oh my, this is horrible. Look at how bad these things look. Just straight, black, charred, crispy. And on top of that, it's a snake. Okay, it's cooled down enough. Doesn't even smell good. Like, not even a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to start off with maybe just this little charred piece. I'll put some lemon on it. And a seed. The seed came right out. Don't need that. Squeeze some of this lemon juice. Oh gosh, here we go. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I can't. I can't. This is something I cannot do. What if, just stick with me here for a minute. I know this might be disappointing. I'm disappointed in myself because I've spent a lot of time making a fire, skinning this thing, cooking this thing. I've done some more research while it was cooking. And apparently if you don't clean this snake the exact right way, like whenever you, first of all, like right whenever you kill it, it said you got to do something, you got to remove the venomous gland. I don't know where that is. Somewhere behind the head is what it said. I don't know how to find that. Second, it said that sometimes like you can tell from like the smell of the meat or by the look of the meat if that venom has been extracted into the meat, making it no longer good. I don't know how to test all that stuff, and so with something like a water moccasin that's extremely poisonous, I don't want to spend the rest of my night in a hospital because I tried to eat a snake. So, but for survival, let's get back to survival though. If we were in a survival situation and it was either attempt to eat this or starve to death, that's easy. 10 times out of 10, I'd definitely starve to death. I'm not eating this. There's no way I can make myself eat this. And, you know, starving to death might not even be as bad as eating the snake and dying from some sort of poisoning in your body. Well, guys, that's at least how you skin a snake, clean a snake, cook a snake. If you want to eat it, that's on you. Wild lemons, also, not recommended. Do not eat wild lemons. I don't know for sure if those are poisonous. You might be able to eat them. Pops always told me they're poisonous, so I just hadn't eaten them. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Thank y'all for watching. Brindley, get us out of here. Flex them little baby arms you got, girl.
Like and subscribe. Bye, guys. Have a great day.